Hard to believe November's only months away. The pace of this presidential race has left me breathless. Or it could be all this smoke. Now that Ron Paul is only a nominal candidate, I can tell you who I won't be voting for. It won't be John McCain, whom I consider George Bush stout. That leaves either Hillary or Obama, and it won't be Hillary, which backs me into Obama, which sounds like something you yell when you jump out of a plane. I know very little about Obama. I like him more and more. Hillary, aside from being a poor manager and a lousy judge of character, as evidenced by yet another key staffer's sudden embarrassing departure, has grown as a woman through this long campaign, grown into an unabashed, race-baiting smear campaigner, which is ironic since she once characterized herself as being stuck on the pointy end of a vast right-wing conspiracy, which actually did exist, and it beat her endlessly for excesses real and imagined having to do with real estate law and other microscopic minutiae. None of it came to much except for that one thing we all ignore. Oh, you know that one thing. It should have come up earlier in her conversation with the nation, as she once called it. It's not the 800-pound gorilla in the room, it's the 800-pound dead gorilla in the room that stinks. Forgive the coy metaphor, but it's still something civilized people won't discuss. 2 words: Vincent Foster. Many unanswered questions remain about Mrs. Clinton's behavior after the sudden death of Vincent Foster due to suicide. Though there is ample proof his wound could not have been self-inflicted. It was always clear that Mrs. Clinton's relationship with Mr. Foster was not to be discussed. Rumors of an affair persist, but it was her intense interest in Vincent Foster's files that immediately occupied Hillary's attention after his untimely demise. The Clintons, his lifelong friends, didn't have time to mourn. They were after something more important. But that was the end of the story. The investigation ended there, but character was revealed, and there wasn't any. If you don't have character in a clinch, you don't have character. I tend to not trust people who cover up, and covering up is something the Clintons do well. Their millions, for example. $100 million since they left office isn't chump change, but that part's none of our business anymore, now that it's been disclosed. The fact that they covered it remains. Whatever happened to Vince Foster, Hillary Clinton was part of a cover-up. Maybe this is what passes for justice in a post-O.J. world. But in a post-Bush-Cheney world, the bar on bad has been raised so high that even accessory to murder wouldn't disqualify Hillary from holding the highest office in the land. There are other reasons why it can't be Hillary. She lies, from exaggerations about snipers in Bosnia to the nature of her relationship with powerful lobbies. She considers lobbyists to be citizens who have a right to communicate their needs directly to Congress. She cares about herself more than her party, trashing everybody around her except McCain, whom she declares has more experience than Obama. Hillary Clinton is deeply divisive, not only to her party, but to this country. That leaves Barack Obama. I arrived at this candidate by backing away from all the others, and so for now, I'll leave Obama alone. I won't pile on. No reason to. But I'll never stop wondering about Vince and why the investigation ended at Hillary's doorstep.